So good morning, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting of the Logan County Commissioners to order. Today is January the 14th, 2022. It's 9 a.m. Please rise for the flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, good morning again, and thanks for everyone for attending. This morning we have one citizen desiring to be heard, Mr. Michael Mann. Sir, if you take the podium, we'll give you 3 minutes.
Over that. The only question I had is with the Love's truck stop. If you could, could you write a letter, all three of you sign it and send it to Love's corporate, ask them to police their trash once a day, and then go around and police the hill in their bar ditches, because it's all full of trash. And then it's even blown over the Nazarene Church bar ditch. And so when people come through Logan County or Guthrie traveling, they pull up that way to go to Love's. It makes us look like white trash. And we're better than that. And I don't want people coming through here visiting or seeing that trash. And so if y'all could write a letter where they can police their own trash, that way it's a lot nicer and cleaner, because you guys have better things to do than send your guys down to police trash all day. So that's one thing I was going to ask.
Sure. So Michael, I appreciate your comment. One of the things that jumps to my mind, and this isn't intended to be an iterative discussion,
Yes, sir.
but you've asked us to take an action. And while we can take an action, the letter we would need to write would be to the city of Guthrie, because
Okay.
it's in the city limits of it,
Okay, sir.
and to get the city to police that up over there.
If you could either write Love's or the city of Guthrie, that way they can police it and it looks a lot nicer.
Sure.
Not just, so that when people travel through, the area's a lot nicer, where they, I'd like to come back here and spend my tax dollars and not, like, I don't want to come back here against it's filthy. So, if y'all could do that, I would truly greatly appreciate that.
Thank you for your comments, sir.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, item 4, consideration and possible action on minutes of January 3rd, 2022.
I make a motion to approve as presented.
Second.
So do we correct them?
Yes.
Okay, as corrected.
That's correct.
Have a motion and a second to approve as corrected. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. There we go. Thank you, ma'am. And item 5, consideration possible action on final plat of Rancho Lakes Estate in the northwest quarter, section 29, 15 north, 3 west. Sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
That works.
Sure. You see that language?
On maintaining the roads.
Yeah, we're just looking for the language. Roads are private and not maintained by the county. This is your area, Marvin. Are you okay with it?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
I'll move we approve.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the plat. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously.
Looking for the signature line. Let me know. Opposite line.
Could you tell me if, now this goes to the clerk
Yes.
and I need to get a 11 by 17
So once it's recorded in the county clerk's office, they're gonna
Okay.
hand you back a Mylar. You need to take that and get an 8x14,
Okay.
and then bring it and the Mylar back up
To the place.
today.
So go to the,
Yes,
Here, go on
where
the
you
clerk's.
took it to get
Yeah.
on, same office.
I should go up. Tied in for OU.
Yeah. What, you missing us?
Yeah. Can't catch.
How many lots you got down there?
well, I don't know. I'm just helping Marcelo out
I
with this
see.
deal. There's probably 60, 70 lots in the second phase. I do the dirt work.
Yeah. Well, good luck on selling them.
A whole bunch of those going in there.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think.
He doesn't need this. Paper copy.
Those go back to
Right,
him.
homes too.
Yeah. Well, good luck with it,
Well,
sir.
thank you.
That's what something.
No, I did.
Place in Guthrie, I can get that copy.
No, you're gonna end up having to go back to the city.
It goes somewhere.
I don't know where everyone's going now since Triangle closed. Wonder what was the name of that one you found?
Well, if you call Triangle's old number, they still answer the phone or redirect you to, it's over on Western, though, just off of,
Thank you.
was it the Broadway Extension Road
Yes.
south? So it's just off the Western. Not Western, yeah, not Western, what am I?
63rd?
No, it's,
It's north of 63rd.
yeah, it's on the same road where that, gun range is at,
Wilshire.
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 And what was the old name of it?
Triangle.
Triangle A&E.
All right, well, thank y'all.
Okay, back to work here. All right, item 6. Approval to convene an executive session pursuant to Title 25 of the Oklahoma Section 307B4 for the purpose of confidential communication between the Board of County Commissioners and District Attorney concerning pending investigation, claim, or action regarding agreement with Oklahoma County for maintenance of Waterloo Road. So,
Need a motion for that, I'll move.
I'll second.
have a motion and a second to go into executive session. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned for that. We are at item 8. We've returned from executive session. Item 9, open sealed bid number 2022-17 for 6-month chip and seal, consideration possible action on awarding said bid.
One bid received from Vance Brothers.
We have to decide.
You bet.
That'd be hard to make a decision on that one.
Yeah. Where's the sheriff at?
He had some meetings he had to go to.
Got arrested the bad guys?
That again.
They're all
They're
here.
pretty busy. Yeah, making them back there.
Naaman left. It's his understudy.
They was all excited. They read on here that we was gonna be meeting with the engineers. It's all donuts. You let them down. Even on a Friday.
Of a long weekend.
With no donuts.
Man. It's lunchtime. What do you, they don't sell donuts at this time.
Oh, well, Missy sells donuts all
You haven't been to Guthrie, have you, very often? You need to come up here more often. man.
It's been a minute.
Every time we come, you got his hand out though.
For what? You don't have, I guess it's empty. See, it's empty.
See, I want money. I want your money.
I could be some,
I can't take gifts.
just a minute.
We don't take gifts here.
It says Bobby on
It sure does.
it. How about that?
I bet it won't even work.
It's got my phone number on it. It'll work at least for a couple of days. It runs out of ink.
I bet you can't even get to do anything.
I couldn't afford to ink
Look
it.
at that.
What we got there?
Vance Brothers, 374 for per square yard, a 5/8 inch, and 349 per square yard for 3/8 inch.
What type of oil did they?
CHFRS-2P oil.
I'll make the motion with acceptance since that's the only bid we can receive.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second to accept the bid for chip seal. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion passes. Item 10, consideration and possible action regarding design of county seal. Gentlemen, this one that I sent out earlier with the big rope on it, I think that's one we've decided that we like that. I've had them redo the rope, and I will have the last, had to redo the rope because this one is kind of frayed over here, but it's the same large cowboy looking type of rope, and we'll get that back for a final approval at our next meeting. If that's all right.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. See that on my trucks coming up. All right, item 11. Consideration possible action to set a date time for inspection of the fairgrounds. Monty, we talked about going over and doing that, but I think we need to have a specific time. And do we, seeing as how all three of the commissioners will be involved in that, do we want to have like a special meeting where we just have it over there and with that on the agenda and
Sure.
and then come back? I mean, I know we've had special meetings over at the fairgrounds, not for a while, but
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the last one.
Why not?
That was your TIF that we
The Goodman TIF?
yeah,
Yes, we can do that special meeting. What day and time was y'all thinking?
Tuesday the 17th? Is it the 17th or?
I don't have enough time to call it.
Okay, so it'll be next Wednesday?
The 19 or 20 would work.
Sounds good.
yeah, either
Wednesday the 19th?
What time?
Let's make sure it's good and cold.
like what, 10 o'clock?
10 a.m.?
Absolutely.
10 a.m.
Monty, is that your motion? Or is that Cody's motion?
I think it's cold.
Oh, okay.
10 a.m. on what? 19th?
Wednesday the 19th.
Okay, have a motion to have the fairgrounds inspection
Back up.
back up.
Yeah, sorry. I don't have time for the 19th to meet my 48 with Monday as a holiday. So we need to go to the 20th.
Okay, Thursday the 20th.
Was that your motion, Drew?
Can you get a modification on that motion there? All right, so the motion is 10 a.m. on Thursday the 20th to do the inspection of the
Okay,
fairgrounds.
sorry.
What, another one?
We have ARPA meeting in Tulsa on the 20th.
We can't have it on 20th.
Hey, I got a good idea. Why don't we do it the last day of this month at our regular meeting?
Our regular meeting and just have it over at the fairgrounds?
Or we can, leave like we do for the jail inspection.
Boy, that'd be a long time getting over and back, but I mean,
You're moving the public too at that point. What about Monday the 24th?
I'm good with it.
you sure you don't have something else going on there?
Well, I do. I have another meeting on the 21st already, so Monday the 24th.
Monday 24, and that's January, right?
Mm-hmm. 10 a.m.
Okay, can I,
Second your motion, Cody?
Yes.
I'll second Cody.
okay, I have a motion and a second to do the fairgrounds inspection on Monday the 21st, 24th of January at 10 a.m. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. All right, item 12, consideration of possible action on the resolution accepting $6,600 donation from Dusky Smith to District 2 for 1/2 mile of rock on Cooksey Road beginning east of 6415 Cooksey Road and then west of Post Road.
I'll move with approve.
I will second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the donation. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item 13, acknowledge receipt of tort claim form from James Shield, and forward to ACO County Claims. And this is,
It's on the sheriff's.
It's already been submitted to ECHO.
wow. They just won $125,000.
I'll make a motion with knowledge and send forward.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second to acknowledge and forward. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item 14, consideration and possible action on detention transportation claim for November 2021 in the amount of $425.37.
Make a motion to approve.
I will second. Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Item 15, receive bridge inspection reports from CEC. Gentlemen, we would like to let you have the podium for a few minutes if you want to talk about anything specific on the bridges. And then after our meeting, if you could meet with each one of the commissioners or if you've got a bridge reports ready, then that would be good.
Just expedite your meeting, we could meet after the meeting.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Good job, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby. No donuts, though.
And then you're 16.
None for 16. Item 17, consideration of possible action on resolution appointing receiving officers for various accounts.
I have one for OSU.
One for the extension office. Barbara Herbersol. Okay. Admin support specialist.
I'll make a motion with approve.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the receiving officer. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion is approved. Item 18, discussion and possible action on consent agenda.
Roll.
Yes, I want the money. Transfer.
We're moving it.
I know. Police release.
Gotta pay those bills.
Well, we've got to, but the DA will be back if we don't.
Blankets. And I didn't realize she had these in here for you. These are yours and then for Cody.
Oh, you need me to sign these down?
Yeah, but I mean, we can finish this up. I just realized she had those in there. Officer reports.
So the white, just the white sheets?
Yes.
They're on the phone.
It's way of the world.
Thank you, ma'am.
We got a bunch of bridges to go over.
Not too much, this is just my annual.
Thank you. Is that the point? I think the reports was the end of consent, and then that's the claim report headed that way with these, so we need 18.
Okay. Or 19.
We need action on 18.
Oh.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda items.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second on the consent agenda. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes unanimously. Item 19, discussion and possible action on approving claims for payment for January 2020. What is that? It could be you.
Oh, I'm just laughing at the amount.
Doesn't matter. $1,000 or a penny.
That's exactly.
I know. Entertain a motion on claims.
Make a motion to approve claims.
Second Cody's
I have a motion and a second on the claims. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Item 20, discussion and possible action on approving purchase card payments for January 2022. And we've got $2,425.57.
I'll move we approve.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to approve. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. There you go, sir.
You want to go to the addendum?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go to addendum. Item 1, consideration of possible action on resolution on establishing a countywide burn ban until Friday, January 28th, 2022. This is in relation to the burn ban we have in effect that expires today. And so we've got
Yeah,
Steve
as
here to
of,
help us with that.
as of yesterday, we're still in a severe drought, and I recommend we continue it for another 14 days. Also, the majority of the fire chiefs throughout the county also agree to continue it.
So what's the majority vote?
Everybody but one, all the fire departments but one.
So 13 out of 14?
Yeah.
How many?
There's only 13 departments.
Yeah, 12.
12 out of 13.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get an inch of snow tomorrow, so
That won't be enough. With
we'll be able to burn your trash though.
So,
I really don't like burn ban.
I know, I don't like them either.
Yeah.
However, in South County, you know, as we talked about last time, and I've talked to our fire chief down there, and he also recommends that they'd like to see another one in place for another 15 days.
Do you know about how many illegal burn calls?
we run on a bunch of them. I think the sheriff's office has only issued one citation
How come?
for burning.
How come just one citation if they're violating the law?
Well, it was during that first few days where people didn't know it had came out.
So when they write a citation, how much is the citation?
500, I believe.
So where's that money go?
Well, it's all district, so it goes through the district courts, through the state. I don't know how much the county gets off there.
$5.
Yeah.
So we're out writing tickets, so the State Department will make more money.
So, yeah.
So the
I think that's on
state
it.
court system makes one.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But we've only written one, so I think that speaks well for most of the folks in Logan County.
Well, I know they was out on several calls, and one, they didn't write a ticket because they felt there's a language, you know, they didn't understand. A language barrier, I guess you might say.
Right.
To me, that wouldn't be for the deputy to decide, it'd be for the judge to decide. That's just my opinion.
I understand.
And if we did we did reissue it and continue it, we'd have to have a special meeting on the 28th to.
Or
see if
just,
we-
or just allow it to
or
expire.
to allow it
at
to
28.
expire, yeah.
Take it up with the board.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So I will make a motion that we approve the extension of the burn ban to the 28th.
Bell's going off. What are you gonna do, Cody?
I don't know. I mean, I agree but disagree, but
You can't do both.
I don't know. I agree but disagree.
I'll second Marvin's motion.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion
How do you
passes.
vote, Cody?
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you, Stephen.
Yep. Thanks, Steve.
Yes.
All right. Back to,
21.
yes, 21. Comments, announcements, questions by the Board of County Commissioners or other county officers and department heads. Steve.
The only thing I got on the October ice storm reimbursement is I got an email this morning, and it says that it's being processed by by the state's finance department for payment, and they will let us know if they require any additional information.
So, yes, we do require additional information. When are they gonna cut the check?
Yeah. So hopefully I hear something today.
Information. Okay, ma'am?
No.
All right, Monty?
Have nothing.
Cody?
Nothing.
Okay. I do want to address one thing, and that is that, is it, what, CARES money? ARPA money. I keep forgetting which one's which, because it's all kind of runs together on me. ARPA money. Logan County has been one of, I think, 2 counties in the whole state that didn't go out and try and figure out how to spend the ARPA money. And it's because, you know, all the things they told us we could spend it on, we pretty much can't spend it on. So we don't want to build out a county sewer system or any of that stuff. We don't want to grow government with it. But what has happened here lately in the last week is that the federal government has come back with new rules and has come out with their final rules on what we can spend that money on. And there seems to be a catch-22 there that said that counties, municipalities can spend $10 million on discretionary projects. And so we are going through and looking at what those discretionary projects are. Our county's been allocated $9.3 million. And so we will be looking at that. Ms. Cole and myself will be attending another meeting to get the ins and outs of what those rules are going to be. We will have a meeting of our ARPA board and then come back to the Board of Commissioners with recommendations. And at that time, I think we can make some smart decisions on how to access those funds. In the meantime, we do have on the agenda for next time, the 31st, to move that money, to request the money and move it into a bank account and begin drawing interest on it. So we've got that on the way.
And just to clarify, we would only be drawing half. We can't draw the second half until, I think, April.
Right, okay. All right, so with that, things are looking up. It looks like we may be able to use some of that money for roads and bridges and remodeling buildings and pay raises, not pay raises, but what do they call it?
They call it premium pay
Premium pay,
for
yes.
public workers that continue to work through the county.
So in that regard, that's all I have for item 21. Any discussion on that at all?
I don't have anything, Mark.
Okay. Item 22, consideration of possible action on adjournment.
I'll move with adjourn.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to adjourn. Any further discussion? We are adjourned. Thank you, gentlemen.